Hiya, I'm Stu, and I am the older backpacker, and this is my continuing backpacking journey around the world. If you're new to this channel, check out the rest of the places I've been to before. But at this moment in time, I'm still in Guadalajara in Mexico, and it is such a nice place that I actually extended for another day. The city itself, I've been out and about, and it is safe. Um, I've never felt um, nervous, threatened. Uh, Obviously, you go by the rules of trying not to make yourself look like a tourist, taking pictures every 5 seconds, um, and obviously listening to the hostel for advice of where to go, where not to go. But the main reason I extended for another day was to go on a tequila tour. Now, most tours that you get from hostels or hotels, um, and they're always trying to sell you stuff to do, are usually a bit expensive and outside your budget if you're on a budget, like I am. And so I usually go and try and find a cheaper version, do it myself, do a bit of research. But for some reason, doing it myself was a lot more expensive than actually taking the tour. So I went all the way to Tequila to drink tequila. Check it out. So welcome to Tequila. This is the main square of the city in a UNESCO protected city. So where is Tequila within Mexico? It's central, as you can see here. So the tour took us around two tequila factories to show us how tequila is made. And unfortunately it was all in Spanish, of which I do not speak. And this is the first distillery where they showed you the machines. I haven't got a clue what any of it does. And then you can hear from the guy himself speaking, and this is what I had for the tour.
Por ejemplo, coctelería para hacer micheladas, margaritas, vampiros, la pueden combinar con tequila, con alguna comida, sabe muy rico si la combinan con los mariscos, por ejemplo. De monte vengo bien cansado.
This was the first of many tequila tasting sessions with a little toast.
Y que se me olvide, que estoy casado.
This is the second distillery we went to, seemingly a bit more famous, and by this stage we've had a couple of tequilas down our throats. The guide for this tour spoke so fast that some of the Americans who spoke good Spanish found it difficult to understand.
Y todo el resto de la semilla o el llamado gabazo se va a ir hacia los molinos, los cuales van a moverle en forma de círculo y van a crear una especie de paja, la cual nos va a servir para dos cosas principalmente.
So this was the last toast that we had with the tequila within the factories, and this toast was actually done by our bus driver.
El grueso como el delgado. Para que mañana, domingo, sábado.
Para que mañana sábado
No amanezcamos.
no amanezcamos
Ni miados ni cagados. Salud, chicos.
So one thing I learned from this tour is tequila is made from the agave plant, and they are planted everywhere. And I mean everywhere in tequila you will see fields and fields of this plant and its fruit. Although the two tours were totally in Spanish and I didn't have a clue what was going on, it was thoroughly enjoyable, especially the tequila. So this is our lunchtime stop, which was in a tequila bar, an outside one, of which there was bands playing and people dancing, and it was just really nice. So by the time we got to Tequila, we've had a few drinks down our throat and we were pretty happy. But it was just nice to have a walk around in a place that there was no police, no violence, nothing. It was just a Mexican tourist delight. In the centre square, there was a wedding going on. I felt a bit out of place standing at the back of my shorts and t-shirt, but it looked like fun. If you look closely at this, there is 4 people playing instruments, hanging upside down, going round in a circle. And this was our last stop of the tour. It was a tequila bar and it was so busy, so many people on a Saturday night in a barn in the middle of nowhere going tequila crazy. And that is it from Guadalajara. Sort of place that I would actually stay for another couple of days or even a week, because I don't think I've even scratched the surface of the city. There's still so much to do, things to see, but I always feel that you should leave a place on a high, and remember that it was a good place. One thing I was told about this city was the fact that once you start at Guadalajara, the rest of Mexico will look a bit dull, but we're going to find out. So we are leaving this afternoon. No idea where we're going, but that's the plan, or that's the joy of being a backpacker and not planning. So we're going to have a look at the map and see where we're going next, and you'll see in the next vlog where we are. Bye bye for now.